Hello everyone, in this video I'll be doing a tier list of the different FAYGO soda drinks. Now, I've had a bunch of these and this was requested that I do this a while back and I'm finally getting around to doing it. So, we got here some of the best flavors of FAYGO, starting off with one of my personal favorites, the cotton candy. This has a really solid flavor and it does taste like cotton candy. Kind of similar to the cotton candy ice cream if you've ever had that, but in soda form, as weird as that sounds, but nice and sweet, refreshing. I wish there's a zero sugar version of this drink because it is amazing. I am kind of biased. I love cotton candy flavored drinks, so I'm putting that one in the S tier because that one just is sweet. It's got that nice candy like flavor. There's not many drinks out there that taste like cotton candy, so it's a good one. We got the cream soda next. Now, this is a pretty good cream soda. It's more so of a vanilla cream soda. There's different types. There's like the pink ones, but this one's more vanilla-y focused. It's pretty decent. I'm going to put it in the B tier. If you're a fan of cream sodas, you might not love this one as much because, as I mentioned, it's more so vanilla-like focused, but kind of reminds me of root beer in a sense, but cream soda-y, if that makes any sense. We next got the 60/40, which is like a grapefruit lemon lime drink. This one's pretty okay. It's got a very citrusy flavor to it. I thought at first that it tasted like the White Monster, but it's got a bit of an aftertaste to it that does kind of take away from that. I wish there was a zero sugar version of this one as well, because I feel like this would be a really good competitor to things like Mountain Dew, but it's pretty decent. I'm going to also put this one up into the B tier. Next, we got the root beer flavor, which is funny because I just mentioned that one tastes like root beer, but this one is pretty decent for a root beer flavor. Nothing like crazy standoutish here. If you're a fan of root beers, then you might like this one, but compared to other root beers, it's just not as strong. I'm a big fan of Barrick's root beer, Mug, A&W. I would put FAYGO probably in the fourth place here, so for that reason, just because it's a decent flavor, just not a good root beer compared to others, I want to put that into the C tier. Next, we got the Red Pop, which I think this was pretty good. I don't really know how to describe it. It kind of tastes floral-ish, also like strawberry and cherry. It's got a lot of different things going on. Floral flavor is kind of what I'm going with. Like, I know that's a weird flavor, but it kind of tastes like flowers. It's strange, but it's a good drink. And this is another one that I wish had a zero sugar version because I would love to drink this if it didn't have so much sugar in it. It's a pretty good one, and it's a unique flavor that no other brand really has. Red Pop is going in the A tier. Next, we got the orange soda, and I love the FAYGO orange soda. There is a diet version of this that I was able to find quite frequently, and it's nice to have a good tasting orange soda. I think that this orange soda actually competes with some of the big name orange sodas. It's a really good flavor, so I'm going to put that one into the S tier just because the flavor of it is great. It has a zero sugar version for people that want to go without sugar or for diabetics. Fantastic flavor. It's an all around strong orange flavor. Next, we got the grape, which not a massive fan of personally myself. If you're a fan of grape soda, then you'll probably like this one. This also has a zero sugar version of this drink, so it's decent, but I do think that I've had better grape sodas out there. It's not like the orange where there's a lot of other good orange sodas and it's on top. This one doesn't compete with some of the other grape flavored sodas that I've had in the past, so I want to put this one into the B to C tier. If you love grape soda, then you'll probably like this one, and it does have the zero sugar version too, so quite nice, but just missing the mark. Next, we got the pineapple orange, and this is a very tropical drink. It's different from the orange itself. I find that the orange flavoring is not as strong as the pineapple. This is very tropical in its flavoring. It's pretty good, though. I think that this is a solid flavor. I like whenever companies combine flavors like pineapple and orange, which sometimes are combined together, but not frequently compared to other flavors. Pineapple, mango, yeah, it's not as popular, but I want to put that in the B tier because I think that that's a pretty good flavor. Next, we get the FAYGO Cola, which I'm not the biggest fan of. I'm going to put that down into the D tier for don't like it that much. It just doesn't compete with the Coca-Colas, the Pepsis, all the other colas out there, even like no-name colas. I don't know. I just don't love it. I think that there's better flavors of FAYGO, so I want to throw that in the D tier. Next, we got I forget what this one's called, the blue raspberry, blue breezeberry, the bussin blue raspberry. I forget what this is called, but I remember it was good. What I liked about this flavor is it's got it's like similar to the Red Pop, and it's not similar to any other drinks out there, but it also does taste quite good. So I am going to throw this up in the A tier. I can't remember the exact name of it. I'm just going to call it the Bussin' Blue Raspberry because, yeah, I don't exactly remember what the flavoring is, but flavor name is, but I do remember having it and it was delicious. So alongside the Red Pop, they're very interesting. Next, we got the Ohana Punch, and this one's not carbonated. I had this on a hot summer's day, and I don't know if I'm being biased because of that, but this tastes kind of similar to Hawaiian Punch. So it's got like that, like pineapple, cherry, grape, all sorts of flavors under the sun combined together. Somewhat similar to the Prime Tropical Punch as well, but I'm going to throw this one up in the A tier. This was a good flavor. Ohana Punch is pretty solid, in all honesty. I like it, so I'm going to throw that in the A tier. Again, tastes like Hawaiian Punch. Can't go wrong with that. Next, we got the Moon Mist, which I think is a pretty solid flavor. Moon Mist, you can kind of imagine what it's trying to target. Just look at just look at it. It looks similar to Mountain Dew, and that's what the flavor is like. So the Moon Mist is very, I guess it would be citrusy in its flavor. There is also a zero sugar version of this, which I am a huge fan of. Always sold out wherever I go to find it, but it's a pretty good tasting drink. I like these citrusy drinks a little bit more. This one's similar to the 60-40 Faygo there, but I do think that the Moon Mist is a little bit stronger in terms of what flavor it brings to the table. And the fact that it has a zero sugar version is also huge too. So I like this one a lot. I think it's one of their better flavors, and I think it's one of the more popular flavors. I do want to mention another flavor that they have, the, I'll just bring it up here. They have a Blue Moon Mist, which it was not on this tier list, but the Blue Moon Mist is pretty good too. So I really like that flavor. This one adds a little bit more of like a berry flavor to the citrus. This is a really good one. I like it. I've not had the Red Moon Mist, but that's on my bucket list to try. Because, hey, look at that. There's me. The Blue Moon Mist. So, yeah, it's a pretty good flavor. And I'm popping up in the thumbnails for it. So, that's quite funny. But, yeah, we're going to go ahead here with the final flavor, the Dark Cherry. Now, cherry flavors are kind of hit or miss for me. I love cherry whenever it's done right. But not always done right. So, my honest opinion on the Faygo orange or black cherry is that it is pretty solid. It's not as good as some of the big heavy hitters like Cotton Candy, Orange, or Moon Mist, but it's up there with like the red berry or the Red Pop flavor. I think this is a pretty solid cherry. It's a not bitter, but tart cherry. It's quite strong with its cherry flavor, but I don't think there's any other cherry drink like it, so I got to give it props. That's top of the A tier. So there it is. That's my Faygo tier list. There are some flavors that I've tried that aren't on here. I'm drawing a blank on them. But the Blue Moon Mist is also an S tier, I would say. Especially if they had a zero sugar version of that, I'd be drinking that all the time. Cotton Candy, Orange, and Moon Mist being their top three, with the Cherry, Red Pop, Bussin' Blue, whatever that one is, and the Ohana Punch being other great flavors. These are my favorites of the Faygo sodas. So let me know in the comments what you think of the Faygo sodas, what your favorite is. Hit that subscribe button below, and I'll see you all in the next video. Thank you so much for watching.